Hello. Okay, so today has just been full of cleaning and getting things done. But my plan is to make some Mexican corn street pasta, which it's not going to be exactly how it's supposed to be, but I'm basically just going to make like a cold pasta salad, but with corn. And I also have a bunch of apples, so I'm going to make some apple crumble. But the reason why I'm making these like weird random dishes and that's it is because my family's gonna do like a potluck kind of vibe tonight. No theme, no reason or rhyme for what you make, but yeah, so I was like, what do I have in the house? Absolutely nothing, but I do believe I have pasta and probably some canned corn. Apple crumble should be done soon. Should be very delicious. I'm very excited. Kaylin is sitting there eating a cookie. But yeah, we're about to head to family. We're supposed to be there at 6:45. It is currently 6:38. Good thing they live up the hill from us because we would be late. So like literally the second the apple crumble comes out the oven, let it cool down as much as we can and then probably just use oven mitts and walk up the hill. And it will cool off while we eat dinner. So, yeah. And it says 60 before you start it. Alrighty, so I just got home, well, just as a big word, about an hour or so ago. I got home from the Goodwill outlet and got some cool things, hopefully. I haven't tried them on yet, so we'll see, because there's no fingertips or anything. The way that the Goodwill outlet works is there's like bins and bins and bins of stuff, and then you have to just kind of like sort through it to find what you want, and at the end they just do it with like, they weigh how much you have and that's how they charge you, which is amazing. It's so fun. I love going there. I'll show you guys. It's done being in the wash. I need to switch it over to the dryer, but I had something in the dryer already, so I was just waiting for that to be done. And now I got a wreath actually when I was there. Pretty good, like quality, fun, blank wreath. And my goal, I like about a month ago or so bought 3 of these at Joann's. It was Joann's. They had, everything was like 80% off their fall stuff. Okay, it's not scented. I was like, is he scented? And they have, so I have 3 of these, like berries, pine cones, and pumpkins. And then I also got these little corns. And my goal is to glue it and make myself a little wreath for the front door. So that's exciting. And then I'm also eating some delicious frozen pizza. Delicious. I have had, okay, so this morning I woke up with the biggest swollen lip ever on this side. It was just like huge. And I have a canker sore right there. And the problem is it's like right by my teeth. So I bit it like a few times when I was eating. And so it kept getting bigger because I kept biting it. But it was so hard not to bite it. Point is, now it got all swollen because it's trying to heal, but it's like, you know, worse before it can heal. So yeah, this morning I woke up and I was just like, oh gosh. So I put like hydrogen peroxide on it to like clean it out, to make sure it's not infected or anything. And then I like extra brushed my teeth in around that area so it'd be like super clean and cleared out. And then I also took 2 Aleve so that I could like help the swelling and everything. And the swelling went down, obviously, because it's still noticeable, but it's not as bad. So that was my eventful morning. I think I'm gonna bake something tonight because we have like 16 eggs at this point. With a lot of eggs, so I need to get on to making something. I think we're gonna make some cookies. Came in, requested M&M cookies this time. I went past Walgreens and I got some M&Ms. So that's kind of the plan. We'll see how much I actually get done and have the effort and spirit to do. We'll see. So I just filmed this bit, but the camera was facing the other way, which I've done before, and it's making me realize very quickly that maybe using my phone isn't. You turd! Whiskey was eating my craft. So, moving on. Yes, I just filmed this, but I was facing the wall, so I need to buy an actual like camera that I can video on and like see myself, because I'm constantly just blindly holding the phone up. I had to put my fireplace back on. Yeah, so I'm gonna make some creme brulee. Thankfully it uses 5 large eggs, so that is amazing. That is my first step to getting rid of my like 15, 16 eggs that I have at this point sitting on my counter. So that's awesome. Because our hen is still laying, and like, I know we have to get used to this because next year we're gonna have 3 more hens who are gonna start laying the second spring is freaking thrown upon us. So 4 eggs a day. So I'm just aggressively baking cookies. And there's only so many cookies I can make. So the eggs have caught up to us and we have a lot of them now. But yes, I'm gonna make some creme brulee. I'm gonna make pumpkin pie tomorrow for Thursday because I work 6 to 6 Thursday on Thanksgiving. ER life. But that's fine because I'm gonna make pumpkin pie tomorrow, get it all ready so that I don't have to worry about it. And I'm also gonna make rolls, but I'm gonna like freeze them in so that day of I can get came in to get them out the freezer about like 3 or 4 hours before Thanksgiving, and then bring them up and bake them, or maybe bake them here and then bring them up, so because their oven will probably be full. And then yeah, and then we're also in charge. I'm gonna make some mashed potatoes, which is literally caught in the act. Whiskey! Excuse me. Do you remember that one time you had cat toys? You have cat toys. Use those. Get out of here. What a stinker! Yeah, so I'm gonna go make some creme brulee. Point of my story is that I'm gonna make that. Hopefully it turns out great. I've done it once before, so. So, as you probably or maybe might not have noticed, I had to make the creme brulee recipe twice. Not because the first one failed, but because it only filled like 4 ramekins and like a fourth of another one. And the whole point was to make it for the family, which there's 8 of us. So I was like, great, I have exactly half of what I need. So I made the recipe again, which honestly is fine. It doesn't take very long, and it's literally 4 ingredients, or 5, I guess, if you, cause salt, but salt, vanilla, sugar, egg yolks, and heavy cream. So that was literally it. And that means now I've gotten rid of 10 eggs. So that's a lot of eggs.
Ik blijf er niet aan het ophangen. Geef het af, klaar.
Hey, baby.
That's for you. No, it's yours, Val.
It's you. It's you. We pre-discussed it. Yeah, sure. I'll make another one.
I'm just waiting for people to
I could manage that. Yeah. I'd get a store-bought pie crust and I'd put some pudding in it.
Get the bug, City! City! Where's the bug? Where is he? Where is he? Get the bug! Oh, we didn't even have to say get the bug at first. We literally just pointed at a bug. And she went berserk because she wants to get it for us. That's a good trained little bug dog.
That's going in the vlog.
So, I am in food coma right now, as is everyone else. Everyone just left. My parents, my Oma, Valerie, and her husband are here, and we all ate food. We made homemade dumplings. We made chicken and shrimp, like, dumplings. Made homemade dough, so very delicious. Came and made the sauce for it and the fillings. He did an amazing job. It was super delicious. Shout out to you. And then my Oma and I made a bunch of desserts. So we made meringues, and I used the cookbook I had, the Pepin cookbook meringues. So true French recipe. And they were really good, actually. I'm usually not a fan of meringues. I'm in food coma. I'm usually not a fan of meringues, and these ones are actually really delicious. I really love them. But I know myself, and I will not eat them. And so I gave the whole bag to my parents because I knew they'll actually eat them. I made creme brulee. You can see the disaster in the kitchen right now. The dishwasher's already gone through 2 loads. We're gonna empty that out and then do a 3rd load, probably a 4th, or just hand wash the rest. But I made creme brulee yesterday because we had 16 eggs. So I made creme brulee. I think I time-lapsed that or something. Yeah, I did. I time-lapsed that, so you know that I made that. But I had 10 egg whites left, and so I kept them for today. Me and Oma made bokkenpoten, which is a Dutch dessert. It kind of translates to like ram feet or like goat's feet. And it's just, we did not a wonderful job. I think we did pretty good, but it's like 2 cookies. There's like a custard filling, dip in chocolate, and then almonds on top. It's like egg whites and almond flour and whatever else. So those were delicious. We made those today. And then we made the meringues today. So we used all 10 egg whites, which is amazing. And then I made some homemade whipping cream. Splattered it all over Caitlin. So I made some homemade whipping cream, which you put on top of the meringue, like so. This is my meringue. I didn't eat it. It's too much food. My whole family over here was eating like 30 dumplings each and fried rice, and Caitlin made fried rice as well. And ate every single dessert. They had a creme brulee, they had a bokkenpoten, and they had a meringue. And my sister brought an Indian dish. I didn't even try it because I was so overwhelmed with everything else. But yeah, so now we're gonna clean everything up. It was super fun. We have Thanksgiving is tomorrow, so that was pre-Thanksgiving right there. I don't think any of us are ready because we just used all of our Thanksgiving stomach for today. And I work tomorrow, 6 to 6, so I have to wake up at 5 in the morning tomorrow. We are gonna do like a little time lapse of us cleaning this all because I know how fun cleaning. And then I'm going to make rolls and then freeze them in, or maybe just put them in the fridge. I think I might have to freeze them in though because it's gonna be overnight, and I don't know if I can keep rolls overnight. I'll have to Google it. So I'm gonna do that so that Caitlin can pop them out and put them in the oven. Yeah, I'm baking pumpkin pie rolls. We need to clean this mess up, and that's pretty much it. We had a great time. Do you have anything else to input in how your night was, Caitlin? That's all you have to input? Just a silent thumbs down?
Would you rather have a panic attack while 75 feet up in a tree you have just climbed?
All right, we are getting ready for bed. We're just hanging out right now. And it was a successful Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope it was wonderful. I hope you had a great time. What did you do? Did you spend it with family? Did you spend it with friends, yourself? But yeah, we had Thanksgiving at the family. We ate a bunch of food. We talked. I fell asleep at the table. You know, really great stuff. Yeah, it was super fun. We played lots of games afterwards, and yeah, so pretty low key. Now we are cozied up, about to go to bed, because tomorrow we drive to Kansas to go see my brother. So we're gonna go see his family and have Thanksgiving number 2. So our bellies better be ready. They're not ready.